What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. So, just finished washing the Jeep, and if you watched my last video, you saw that I was definitely using, I was on the F11 TOPCOAT train, and you know, for the most part, I still kind of am. I mean, for my Corvette, I use it, and the Corvette stays in the garage, and it seems to work pretty well. However, I'm starting to lose a little faith. If you saw the last video, you saw that I put on 2 heavy layers of F11 top coat on the Jeep. I put the right amount in. I washed the car with no soap. I did everything that they told me to do, and literally 30 days later, if you see the last video, you'll see that there's absolutely zero beading when it comes to the hood. And when there's no beading and there's no hydrophobic activity, that means that the car is not protected. That's just the bottom line. If there's no beading, there's no product. So I'm going to go ahead and wax up the Jeep with what I was using before, which is NXT Tech Wax. So for those of you who haven't used Meguiars products or haven't used this before, I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then I'm going to do a follow-up review in 30 days and show you what the beading looks like. So I don't know. I've never really done that test before, but I used to use this product all the time. It works really well. The beading was good. I felt like the car was protected. It felt good. So I'm going to go ahead and knock that out, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Alright, so car's all cleaned up, pulled it in the garage so I could try to keep it, do it while it's cool, because it's pretty hot and sunny out there, so I'm going to do it in the garage. So here's the setup. So I got the Meguiars Professional Random Orbital. Love this thing. That thing works. It's great. Easy. It's got different speeds on it. Turn it on right here. And then you can control the speed setting right there. And I'm going to use the NXT Tech Wax 2.0 Meguiars. Like this stuff. I'm actually not going to use this applicator. I'm not going to use this applicator to put it on. I'm actually going to use this here, which is a so it's a Meguiars waxing red foam pad. So it's the same thing as this, except this is going to actually put it on much more evenly and much more smooth than I would be able to. And then I'm going to go ahead and take it off with this nice microfiber piece right here. So it's going to make for light work, but it's a big truck, so I don't feel like doing the whole thing by hand, so I'll do that with the Random Orbital, make my life a lot easier, and knock it out. Let's get it going. Let's do it. Alright, so what's up, everybody? Here we are, finished product. That is what it's all about. I'll tell you, I really like that NXT wax. It does a good job. It's really easy to put on. It's easy to take off. And it just does a great job. It just does a great job. So what I'll do is I'll follow up in about a month. And then what I'll do is we'll take a look at the beading. You know, I'll spray some water on the hood, and let's take a look 30 days from now and see if the NXT wax is holding up over time. Because again, the Jeep is outside, it's in the elements, it's not sitting inside, protected by the garage. So let's see what happens when we come back 30 days later and give it the old 30-day review. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Pretty simple. Just want to do a product review of the Meguiars NXT Wax. I think it's a good product. I've been using that for years now, actually. And I went to the F11 top coat. I used that for a while, and a little disappointed in how they claim that it lasts, 3 to 5 months or 4 to 6 months or whatever it is. Definitely doesn't last. So here's the thing. As I said in some of my earlier videos, is that it's definitely easier to put on me. And look, I use an orbital machine to put this on, and it's definitely more time consuming. But here's the thing. At what point do you say, all right, the F11 top coat is easier to put on, but it doesn't last as long? So would I rather take the time? Let's say it took me, I don't know, an hour, okay, an hour and a half to wax the truck. Okay, I washed it, and then I put the wax on, and then I buffed it out, and I used the orbital machine. And let's say it took me an hour and a half, right? And let's say the F11 takes me 25 minutes. So let's say it took me an extra hour of my time to put this on. But if it lasts me 2, 3, or 4 times longer, then it's worth it, right? Because if I put on 2 heavy-duty coats of the F11 top coat, and let's say it took me 20 minutes to put it on each time, that's 40 minutes of my time. But here we are 30 days later when I did that video last time. 30 days later, there was absolutely no beading action whatsoever. It wasn't showing any type of hydrophobic results. It wasn't giving any of the indication that there's any product still left on the car. And, I wasn't using soap, and I was doing all the things the right way. I wasn't washing it with soap and using heavy detergents and taking the product off. Okay, so I was doing it the right way. I put 2 heavy coats on it, back to back, and 30 days later, to me, there was no evidence that it was still on. Now, look, the Corvette, with the Corvette over there, it's garage kept. So if I put on a layer, and I come back a week later and I put on another layer, and I come back a week later and put on another layer, another layer, another layer, the layers are still going to be there. And all I do is wash it gently with no soap, just like they say, and it's lasted. Every time I come out and I spray the car down, it beads up great. But that's not real life scenario, because most people, well, I don't want to say most people, but a lot of people don't have a garage that they can keep their car in. And here's a perfect example, is I actually have a 2-car garage. One has the Corvette, and the other side keeps a bunch of junk. So I have to keep 2 cars in the driveway. So that's just my honest opinion. F11 top coat. It's not like I'm anti-F11. It's not like I hate it now. I still have it. I still have a lot of it, and I'm sure I'll still use it. But for right now, definitely went back to the NXT Wax. Car feels amazing. I mean, it just feels so smooth. It feels like butter, and we'll see what happens in 30 days. So again, guys, first time on the channel, and you like the content, give me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment, and if you're using NXT Wax, or if you have any suggestions on any other waxes, certainly put some comments in there. And don't forget to subscribe. You'll see the chrome wheel. Just go ahead and click that chrome wheel, and that'll let you subscribe, and then hit the reminder tab so you know when I upload the next video. And with that, I will see you guys next time.